All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my S's with.
So today, or December 31st, because this will be going up on New Year's Day, I was on 42nd Street looking for one of my family members because they said they were on their way down here and they wanted me to pick them up for some reason. Now, normally I stay up all night and don't get no sleep until 10 a.m. and sleep the whole goddamn day till the afternoon. But this time it was the exact same thing. I don't know why I'm saying, but this time. And my mother said, go get up and get them. And I kind of looked at my phone and said, look, man, I want to sleep now, all right? It may be 10 a.m., but I want to sleep. It's my time to sleep. I don't do this to you when you want to sleep, all right, motherfucker? But even if I was pissed off about it, I still got up and went to go get them. Now, they were at the bus terminal on 42nd Street, and to be honest, I don't live very far from 42nd Street, but I do live somewhat of a distance. Now, I really wasn't going to sit there waiting for a bus because my mother didn't leave a Metro card, and I didn't feel like going to this train to pay for a Metro card to go to the bus, because that kind of would have been stupid. So I just got up and started walking there. It wasn't much of a distance, and if I walked, I'd be like right in front of the bus terminal thingy kind of shit. So I was making my way there, and you know, for some reason there were a lot of police officers outside in the morning. And you know, usually sometimes when a lot of police officers are gathered together, it's never really a good thing in New York. You know, so you know something bad's about to happen to somebody, and it might be for some bullshit reason. And boy was I right. Man, oh man. I was walking. I was probably on like 35th Street or so. I was almost there to 42nd. I was fucking excited. I was like, yes, I'm finally going to get there and go back home so quick. I swear to God, I'm about to run. You know, I was really contemplating on running to 42nd Street, but then I thought about it. I was too tired to do so. So I said, fuck that. I'm just going to keep walking. So as I'm reaching the end of 35th Street and about to cross to 36th Street, the group of officers got bigger. So there was a bunch of officers together. And there was this kid next to me riding around in his hoverboard. He wasn't really a kid. He was about my age. But he was riding around on those hoverboard thingy-majigs, whatever the fuck you want to call them shits. And if you didn't know, actually, hoverboards are made illegal. Now, I'm not only in New York, but in other places because it's an unregistered motor vehicle. I believe you can't register as a motor vehicle, so it's illegal. So he's riding around it. You know, I'm assuming he got it for Christmas. And he was having fun, you know, he was enjoying himself, and he stopped right next to me, right before, you know, crossing. And I guess a police officer saw it and told him, you know, you can't ride that thing here. I need you to, you know, step off it and pick it up and walk with it in your hand. Instead of riding it, he had to hold it. You know, and the craziest thing about it was the kid didn't disrespect the officer or anything. He said, okay, and he got off and he picked it up and he waited. And as soon as the light turned white, and it turns white when we can walk, he started crossing. The police officers like just tackled this kid out of fucking nowhere. They pushed the hoverboard out his hand and slammed this kid on the ground. And they just started, you know, they started arresting him. Everybody was watching, obviously. Everybody watches when somebody's getting arrested, so everybody was watching. And they're arresting this kid. They're like, stop resisting. They're going crazy in this kid's ear. And he's, to be honest, I knew he was pissed the fuck off because I'd be pissed the fuck off. But he was pretty damn calm. Like, he was sitting there. The guy was like, stop resisting. And in a calm-ass voice, he was like, I'm not resisting, blah, blah, blah. And they, you know, they put cuffs on him and they picked him up and they walked away with him. And I was just standing there like, what the fuck? Because this kid legitimately did nothing wrong. This kid literally listened to the officer, picked his stuff up, and as soon as he started walking, they just tackled this kid to the ground. Not only did they tackle him to the ground, they pushed the hoverboard so far away that it was like, fuck your hoverboard, you're under arrest. Legitimately, that's what happened, but you know what I mean. You know what, I really, this story really has nothing to do with the New Year Day or anything. It's just like kind of a insensitive and stupid thing that happened to somebody for no apparent reason, because this kind of thing does happen a lot in New York. Now, there are some times where people get arrested and there's a good reason for it, and then there's times where you get arrested for no reason and you're wondering like, what the fuck is going on? What did I do wrong? So this is one of those stories where somebody got arrested for no reason, legitimately for no reason. He legitimately picked his hoverboard up and just got slammed to the ground and cuffed. But I'm sure something's going to happen between him and the officers. I'm sure he's probably going to sue or something. He's probably going to win. I hope somebody recorded that, because I sure didn't. I was just watching in awe like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that, bro? He did nothing wrong. But on the bright side, I was able to make it to the bus terminal and get my family member and go back home in peace. You know, I didn't run into the cops. By the time I came back, the cops were gone. The car was gone, and I was just like, well, I hope that because they're right. And I made my way home with my family member. And when I got home, I left my family members in the living room and I fell asleep. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this little weird incident kind of video that you just heard or listened to or whatever it was. And if you did, drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. Peace.
Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari.